G'day mates and welcome back. This is Quirky and the Guardian farm is finished. Or at least it's functionally finished, more or less. Let me show you. Look at that! They're in! And also, yes, slabbage. I'll explain that in a second. A little bit dark in here though. Once I took all the torches out. Holy moly. But yeah, rails are done, they're in. Finally had enough gold and iron to finish them off. Whoa! And make all the wine carts with hoppers and everything else, so that's really cool. Look at them go, hee. I did have them set up to, you know, go in the same direction and at the same time, but that didn't last very long. My OCD is twitching something terrible. But anyway, I've made this little room just so I had somewhere for all the stuff to go. Chuck out all the fish because I really don't need more fish. But yeah, that's that. And then this eventually is going to be an item elevator. So I'm going to have, I think it's a dropper? I don't know, I've never made an item elevator before. But yeah, have a dropper and redstone and items will go up. And then on the surface... up the top there will be maybe an item sorter or maybe just chests. I'm not decided yet. We're not up to that yet, don't rush me. But yeah, slabs. I read that apparently glass was the wrong thing to use for the roof. I should have used a solid block. Because when I finished this and had all the rails in and I sort of stood here for a bit, the rates were not good. It wasn't very quick. I googled, used Googles, and discovered that solid blocks on top are better. So I just grabbed some slabs because I had plenty of them, and just slabbed the whole thing, and yep, rates have gone up quite a lot. The only problem I'm finding is that occasionally, just randomly, one of the carts will stop, and I suspect what's happening is that they're actually hitting the guardians when they've fallen down, is my guess. Not exactly sure. But I think that's what it is, because it'll just be one random one here and there that'll just be stopped, so I suspect that's the problem. So eventually there is going to be a floor here. I'm going to put in a floor one up from the rails, just so that the minecarts stop getting stopped by the guardians falling. And I think it'd look really cool to be sort of finished with a floor rather than just exposed rails everywhere, but yeah, that's the next thing. I did do a short, sort of semi-AFK session at the Guardian farm, just to see, you know, how much stuff I was getting, and it was quite a lot. It was a lot. There was that, plus what was in the chest already. Plus I've already started crafting a whole bunch of blocks. I've decided I don't like that texture very much. I don't think I'm going to use that much. My thinking was to use that because it only takes 4 of these shards. But I actually like that one a lot better, and given the rate that I'm getting shards, I'm going to need to use them up quickly, so... Yep, that is a start. That's really cool. So, I'm going to need those blocks for the floor, because obviously it's going to be a prismarine-themed floor. Seems like the way to go, but even that many blocks is not going to be enough, so... Remember this place? Yeah. This kind of scary looking place that I said I was going to come back and tear down. Let's tear it down! That's it. I'm done. Need to breathe. It was so amazing that none of those guardians spawned while I was mining that out. It was really quite unusual. I was quite surprised. But anyway, grateful. I could come and put a second farm over here. No, I really couldn't. Why did I swim all the way over here? My boat's over there. Oh well. Oh man, the resources. Holy crap. I've got 4 shulker boxes and I still had to come over here and offload. I have got so much stuff. All of that, and all of my shulker boxes. Wait a second. Oh yeah, I emptied that one. That's right. Ah, but that's it, it's done, it's gone. It's gone. Sweet. Anyway guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Cheers!